afternoon, or evening, whenever you might be watching this video. I am back. It's been a while. I have been a lot of places since I was last here on January the 14th, and today is January the 26th. And I've been traveling. I traveled from New Jersey to Christiansburg, where I stayed with my friend Margaret, who I always love to see when I'm traveling from north to south, south to north. And I attended the Ignited Women's Conference for the third year in a row in Dawsonville, Georgia, at Christ Fellowship Church, where the North Georgia Revival is going on. It's been I think it's in its seventh year. I think we're at week 300, like 336, 337, something like that. Don't quote me on that. You could go to their YouTube channel. They televise on YouTube, and they satellite all over the world with the help of some really major media outlets, and they stream. Excuse me. They stream their revival nights, which are Sunday nights. Sunday evenings start at 6:00. Prayer starts at 5. And they stream their morning service on Sunday at 10:30, and they stream their prayer meetings, their corporate prayer. I believe it's on Mondays and Wednesday evenings. And let me tell you something about revival. Revival has to start with prayer, and it has to start in individuals. So I have returned from North Georgia Reignited, and actually I'm also since I re-enlisted. I've been readmitted to their Kineo ministry training program, which is a four-year degree program. It's amazing teachings. Dr. Karen Smith, Pastor Todd and Karen Smith, pastor, Christ Fellowship Church, and Dr. Karen Smith is the leader, president of Kineo Ministry Training Center, and it's the best training. I've been to Bible college, but this is deep. This is really deep, and the teachings are just amazing. And I've always recently, especially always, anybody I've talked to about studying the Bible, you need to understand it in the Greek or Hebrew, whatever language it was given in, because the words and translations really, really can change the meaning. And so there's a lot. It's a very in-depth, very very good program. So I had to quit in the middle of my first year because of family matters, and I was spread so thin with some things going on in a few aspects of my family. And so I went to auditing it, and then I gave up. But I'm back, and I'm back in first year. So I'm in first week of first year. I'm doing it on demand. You have 12 months to complete the first year. Each year, you have 12 months to do it on demand. It's at your pace. But then there's you can enroll for the online program, or if there's a satellite teaching location in your city, which there are many around. I think there's 60 total around, and we've had one in Tallahassee, and you can attend together as a group. And Dr. Karen Smith's live stream there. But the program, I just can't say enough about Kineo Ministry Training Center. I recommend, if you're interested in really going deeper into things of the Lord and being equipped for ministry during this time. Pastor Todd had said in his book, and I had posted it. I brought all my books back upstairs, I think, to my bedroom last night. Well, there's a couple of them. One is about prayer, and this one is creating habitation for God's glory, becoming a resting place for the power and the presence of the Holy Spirit. And it does start with prayer. It starts with personal prayer, but it also with corporate prayer. Revivals, if you ever studied revivals, which I did quite a bit, but not in the ways that I'm learning about them now, right? But about how they last so long and then they end. It's because where the revival is located, and where the people that are undergirding it and supporting it, they've got to be in prayer. They've got to be in consistent, constant prayer, corporately and individually, really for seeking the face of God. And so my church in Tallahassee, Capital City Church, we have been practicing that corporate prayer where we ask only for seeking the face and presence of the Lord, and just not asking for things. There is a time to pray for people in situations and circumstances, of course, and to intercede. Okay, there's a time for that, and frequently there are times for that, right? In fact, speaking of that, I started a prayer group with two other friends from Tallahassee. This We started it this past Saturday, which was yesterday, the 25th, and it's going to be it's on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. And so we'll meet together and pray for one another and intercede for things. But we're going to open up appointment times for people to come in to the meeting individually for like a 10-minute prayer. If you need prayer for something, then you can we'll send you the link, and then for your time at your appointment time, I'll let you into the space and we will pray for your needs. So please remember that. Leave me a message. If you would, I haven't worked out an email yet. I will soon. I've got a lot of administrative things to do, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to get that organized, but I'll have a specific email that you can email to. But for right now, for protection and privacy's sake, you can email me through my business website, which nobody else sees those emails except me. And it also protects my personal email at the moment. And so you can email me there. Go to indoor air quality, www.indoorairqualitymatters.com. And essentially the email address for that is ericsenvironmental@indoorairqualitymatters.com. And that's ERICKS, environmental. So anyway, that's a lot of good news. Some of the things we're learning in my first week are Matthew 1 through 8 was awesome. We're in this is an awesome book. It's called A Popular Survey of the New Testament. If you've been in Bible college before, you've had to do the surveys of the Old Testament and the New Testament. This one's by Norman Geisler. So I have this back at home in Tallahassee, but I bought it because I needed it for my first week of school. And then I downloaded it on Audible, and this morning I found it on YouTube. Actually, you can go to YouTube and the reader will read this. And it's really, really, really awesome. So if you want to just grow deeper, go deeper, start picking on some of these tools. And if you go to my, for now, my website, cindyericks.com, has a bunch of books, pictures of books there that are some of my favorites. And you'll see some of them. I'll be adding a couple. I add them as I read them.